This Smittybilt Bowless Combo Soft Top Kit with tinted windows and door surrounds is for those of you that have a two-door 2007 to 2018 JK that are looking for a soft top that's going to give you a couple of different configuration options, and also one that comes with all of the hardware that you need to get it installed. But because it is bowless, there isn't a lot of hardware, and all of that helps to keep the cost down. So this is not going to have all of the factory functionality of a soft top that will fold completely down into the trunk. But again, you do have a couple different configurations, and this is going to be a little less expensive. So when you're shopping for soft tops in general, you're really going to find three different categories. One is going to be an OEM style replacement soft top. That's just going to be the soft materials in the windows designed to go on a frame that you currently have, a factory frame that is in good working order. Those are going to be very inexpensive because it's just going to be the soft top and the windows, none of the additional hardware stuff. And then you can get a complete replacement soft top that again is going to be an OEM style, but it will include the frame, the door surrounds, the tailgate bars, all the other hardware that you need. So that's for those of you that are going to be coming from a hard top and don't have a frame, or those of you that have a frame that just isn't in good working order and you want to get a completely refreshed brand new top, including everything. And then finally, there's going to be a third category of top, which this falls into, and those are going to be aftermarket style tops. So again, not the look or the functionality of a factory soft top, but are going to be a little bit different, and some of them will include more or less components. This one here does include everything you need to get it installed, so even if you don't have a soft top currently, you're coming from a hard top, you have a soft top that's not in good condition, this will include everything you need. Door surrounds, tailgate bars, headers, and then of course all the soft material and all the hardware that you need to get this installed. As I mentioned before, this is a little less expensive than some of the other choices out there because it is a bowless top. Even though it includes everything you need to get it installed, there's a little less hardware here, and it's Smittybilt. They're known for building stuff that is a little bit less expensive than some of the other choices. So as it says in the title, this is a bowless top, which means it's going to follow the curves of the sport cage in the back, and it doesn't have a full soft top frame, which also means, as I said, it's not going to completely fold down into the trunk space like a factory top would. This is also not going to have a sunrider feature like a factory top would. So it's going to be a little bit different in that capacity. What this is going to do is be a combination top, which means when the top is up, it acts and functions like a full soft top, windows and top section. And then you can remove the three windows, leaving just the top in place, and it will function just like a safari top would. So two main different configurations that you can run there. The nice thing about this setup, this particular item, is that it does come with everything that you need, even if you don't have a soft top. So this is going to be your header. This is going to clamp right on top of the windshield and hold the soft top in place in the front. You're going to have your door surrounds. Even if you had factory door surrounds, there's a chance that you might have to modify them a bit. So these ones coming directly from Smittybilt, these are gonna work exactly how you need them to for this top. This is also gonna have the spreader bars across the top so that the top doesn't flap around as much in the wind. This does come with your tailgate bar to secure the bottom of the rear window. So as I said, everything you need, even if you don't have a soft top, is going to be included in this box. Now I mentioned pricing before. This top is going to be right around $500, and that is going to be a pretty good deal for a top that comes with everything you need to get it installed right in the box. If you're looking for a factory style top, you're going to need a frame, and that top's going to be more expensive. If you're looking for a premium or twill style material, that top's going to be more expensive. But for something that is going to be that black diamond material and includes everything you need to get it installed, I think this is a pretty good buy. This is going to be a 1 out of 3 wrench installation, very, very simple to do, and anybody can do this in their driveway. Now I'll have a member of the install team show you how to get this installed.
All right guys, the first thing you're going to want to do is remove your soft top that is currently installed on your two-door Jeep. We are going to start with the back windows. Once you have your side windows out, you're going to go ahead and take the rear window out. Now that we have all of our windows out, we're gonna move to the front of the Jeep and unattach the header. Now we're gonna unlatch the header from the windshield on both sides of the Jeep. Once you have everything unhooked, you're gonna go ahead and put your top back. All right guys, now we're gonna remove the 4 T30 bolts, 2 on each side that connect your frame to the brackets. All right guys, now that we have our frame disconnected from the Jeep, we're gonna go ahead and pull the entire top off. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is remove your factory door surrounds. To do that, you're just gonna unscrew both these knobs on each side. Once you have both your knobs out, you're going to go ahead and pull the door surround away from the vehicle. Now we're going to remove your factory brackets. To do that, you're going to unzip the roll bar cover and remove the 2 T30 torque spits on each side. Once you have your bracket off, you're going to go ahead and move to the other side. The next step is to remove your rear bracket. To do that, you're going to unzip your roll bar cover and remove the T30 torque spit on each side, securing the bracket to your roll bar. Now, the kit does come with another bracket, so if you have a factory top or another Best Top brand top, you do not have to replace it. Now we're going to remove our tailgate bar brackets from the vehicle. They are located on each side of the tailgate. Now we're ready to assemble our soft top. The first thing you're going to want to do is unscrew the knobs from your header channel before installing it to the fabric. Once you have your knobs removed, you're going to put them to the side for use later on. Now we're going to move on to attaching the header to the fabric. What you're gonna do is slide it into the channel. Make sure you get it in there nice and snug. Once it's sitting properly, you're gonna go ahead and button the snaps. Now that you have your header attached, you're gonna go ahead and reattach the knob and bracket, but leave them loose. When securing the knob and the bracket to the header, you're only gonna wanna do about 1 or 2 threads. Now that we have our header, fabric, and brackets installed, we're gonna go ahead and install our door surrounds. Now to install your door surrounds on your Jeep, the first thing you're gonna have to do is assemble them. Assembly is quite simple. They just pop together. And once they're in place, you're gonna go ahead and put one of the provided knobs right through. Once they're assembled, you're now ready to put them on the Jeep. Now you're going to line up the holes, drop your knob through, and thread it. Once you have your knobs installed, you're going to repeat the process on the other side. Now we're ready to install our crossbars. They do have designated locations they go into, and thankfully Smittybilt did label 2 of the bars. The front one has a slightly longer end, the rear has a smaller end, and the middle has the exact same end as the rear. So these are interchangeable. The rear and middle are interchangeable, but they are labeled. Now that we have our crossbars installed, we're going to go ahead and get the top on the Jeep. Now that we have our top installed, we're going to go ahead and secure the header to the windshield. To do that, all you're gonna do is tighten down the knob. Now that we have our header attached to our windshield, we're gonna go ahead and start securing these straps for the top. The first strap you're gonna wanna do is the one that goes around your sound bar. You're gonna wanna go up and around your sound bar with both straps. Wrap around and secure it inside the hole. Now we're gonna secure the strap at the rear of the Jeep. To do that, you're gonna wrap it around your roll bar, underneath your seatbelt stud, and back up. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Now we're gonna go ahead and install our side windows. To do that, you're gonna clip it into the channel and zipper it back. Once you have your window in, you're gonna wanna go and match up the zippers. You're only gonna wanna zipper it about 2 to 3 inches because you're gonna have to secure the channel in the front. Once you have your channel secure, you're gonna go ahead and zipper it all the way up. Now that you have your side window zippered, you're gonna go ahead and secure it down at the rail. You're gonna repeat the same steps on the other side. Yeah, I just had to come around the other side. Now we're gonna go ahead and install the rear window. To do that, you're gonna wanna pop your corners out to give you a little extra room and zipper it up. You're only going to want to zip it about 1/4 to half of the way. Now that our back window is almost fully installed, we're going to go ahead and install the tailgate bar brackets as well as the tailgate bar. you're going to want to drop top strap through and inside the Jeep. You're going to want to do this on both sides, but not pull it tight. You're going to want to lift up on the back window, pressing down the Velcro all the way across. Once your Velcro is secure, you're going to begin tightening the straps. The first strap you're going to want to do is the one that goes from your rear window to the top. Once you have that one done, you're going to take the one from your side window and cross it over your rear window to top and do the same thing. You can repeat the process on the other side. Once you have both of the outer straps done, you're going to go ahead and do the center strap. Once you have all your straps tightened up, you're going to go ahead and drape your top cover over. Now the last step you're going to do before zipping up your rear window is tighten down your side straps. To do that, you're just going to hook it right to the end of your tailgate on the inside and pull it tight. You're going to do this on both sides. Now that we have all of our straps secure, we're going to go ahead and zip up our rear window. And with everything tightened up, that completes our review and install. You can check out more at ExtremeTerrain.com.